Hi, my name is Irina. Welcome to my studio, and as you can see, junk mail envelopes. I didn't even, look too much. I just looked for the ones that do have one window because I want to do one window today, and this is going to be so simple. I'm hoping. As always, I'm hoping. If I don't start to over decorate, it's going to be very simple. So it's going to be just a flip out with pockets. Okay, so I'm thinking it's going to go into a journal like this. They should be all closed from the window side because I usually, if it's me, I will open them on the opposite side. So I think they are all closed. I'm going to figure out how far I want this to go onto a, probably like this, right? That's a good size, isn't it? I think it's a good size. Okay, do we make them all no, we don't have to make anything the same size. We just make a good size. Or maybe I'll just go like underneath the window. But no, I'm still gonna kind of do here. I'm just gonna fold them in, and then I'm gonna cut them open and make two pockets and decorate a tiny bit and be done. Can you imagine? I will be done. So that's over. You know what I'm gonna do? We're done. I'm trying to ease back into this a little bit because, like I said before, my mental health is still not very good. My therapist switched me starting this week. I'm going to be going twice a week, and I have decided that I'm going to stop my EMDR because it doesn't seem to be helping. I don't know, maybe I just have too much of different traumas, or maybe I'm not ready, or whatever it is. I went there, I don't know, probably 10 times, I do not know, but many times now, and it just doesn't change anything. So I'm done. I'm gonna go to my normal therapy twice a week now. We'll see how that goes. Okay, up to the window. Okay, now I'm going to, what am I gonna do? Am I gonna kind of fold it in better? I think so. And let's count. I think I had 10. It's 2 and 3. I don't know if I should have cut them first, but 4. I'm always working backwards. We're all used to it, right? 5, 6. Everything and anything is here. 7, 8. Yes, it's 10 of them. Good. 9 and 10. Now, what do I want to do? I'm going to cut open on this side. You can decide if you want them to open up this way or this way. I think I'm going to do mine this way. Now, I can decide how do I want to cut. Oh, I should have, yeah, I might just cut this part straight as well. I don't know which way I should go. If you hear sounds in the background, that's Michelle cleaning her rooms. She's been cleaning for a long time. She does like a deep cleaning right now. Okay. And also, you know what? Let me go here. I think what I should do is open up here and then cut off this one straight. I'm not cutting too much, just a little bit, because I don't want the pocket to be there later on. Okay, so this way I will be able to open it like this, and the pocket will go in here, and we will be done. That's it. That's what I'm doing. Done. Goodbye. No, but I'm gonna do, yeah, I think I might even, while it's folded, maybe it's better while it's folded. Then I don't have to use my knife and stuff. I just don't know if it's going to be straight. It's going to be straight enough. I'm pretty sure. I think I'm going to do it while it's folded with my guillotine. And then cut off the top and then cut straight from the bottom, because usually I only cut off with my scissors. Yep. And then I'm going to open them up and fold them to the inside. and continue, what, 8 more times? Yep. Alrighty, it's almost time to distress soon. Let me take out some of these so they are ready. If it's too loud for you, Michelle's vacuuming, then so be it. I can't do nothing about it. Okay, what do? I wonder. I think I'm gonna, yeah, I think I'm gonna fix these by just putting some glue underneath. Stick it down. Stick it down. Most of it is gonna stay, so I'm not gonna cut off much. I'm gonna cut here, that I do know, but other than that, sometimes I wonder, why do we do that? Oh, bless me, I was almost too late. Why do we do that? You know, we have to glue everything down and do this and do that, and we just don't get a new piece of paper, or at least I don't. I'd rather go ahead and, you know, fix all these and glue everything than get a new piece of paper that I could just use, you know. Yeah, I think it's in us to recycle. At least it's definitely in my DNA somehow. Somehow it's in my DNA. If I recycle something, I feel really good. You know, I feel really, really good if I can recycle something. I feel much better than if I can buy it new. So, why? I don't know. That's why I will never run out of my supplies here, because the new ones I'm barely using. I'm only using the ones I recycle. Oh, goody. Okay. Some of these envelopes are like not glued at all, you know? What is this? I wonder how much paper is gonna go on top. I don't know right now. I didn't want to put too much stuff on top this time. I truly just wanted to make like, you can absolutely tell that it's an envelope and not much going on. That's what I wanted to do. We'll see. We'll see how this turns out. I just, truthfully, I just want to have, don't want to be here, okay? I do, but then I don't. I don't know. For those of you who have depression, it does make sense, I'm pretty sure. That you do want to do something, but then you really don't. So I'm trying to do something, but I don't want to think about how long it's going to take if it's a long project. I've been doing a few gigantic book of ideas things because they are shorter and, you know, not that scary, basically, because I know I'm going to be in and out of my room. I'm not going to sit here for days doing the same thing, you know, because like these projects for me, mass making, at least with the envelopes, it does take days to finish, because I cannot do everything in one day. For a normal person, well, for a different kind of person, it would probably just take a couple hours and they would be done in the same day. But for me, I'm taking so many breaks. Even if I'm in a good mental state, I will take a lot of breaks, because I can't just sit here. Javi and I were just watching a movie before I came here, and it's 2 hours and 15 minutes. I cannot sit in the same position or lay in the same position. I have to move around so much, and now everything hurts, you know. It's not good. I enjoy watching movies, but I don't enjoy the aftermath. Okay, why I'm talking to you so much? Well, I guess we're gonna finish this together now, because I only have 3 more to go. And since you were listening to everything, to my whole blah blah, it's your own fault. You know, you can put it on speed too, right? Like, I wouldn't mind, because I watch, like, before I post my videos, I rewatch them just to make sure that it's the right video and I didn't make a mistake and you know, everything's fine. It's my OCD. I have to rewatch my own video. I always watch them too. I couldn't listen to myself on one because I feel like it's so slow. Like I'm talking so slow. And I will also tell you that I watch everybody else on two as well. You know? Except if people have a very strong accent, then I'm having a hard time understanding it. Then I would watch in 1.5. I love accents, by the way. I'm not trashing them. I really love accents, but I just sometimes don't understand, so I have to go slower. But other than that, I'm just watching everything in 2. I think that people are really that fast. You see? That's a problem for me as well. It's a good thing because then I get to watch it quicker, but also it's a bad thing because my brain doesn't realize that I'm watching on 2, speed 2, and I think that everybody is so much faster than me because I make them faster, but I just don't realize it. Okay, that was 10. Okay, now I think we're gonna cut. I think we should be right with just cutting with scissors. I'm not that bad, am I? Can I cut with scissors? If I knew where, oh, I know where the fold is. The fold is right here where the line is. Okay, let's do this. Oh, you know what? Okay. I'm going to cut to this fold, but also I'm going to cut just a little bit in an angle because I don't want bulk later. Okay? And I'm going to do it here as well. Just like that. Okay, so whenever I fold it later, why is this so much further in the fold? I do not know. I'm gonna cut just a little more. Okay, so whenever I fold it, they don't meet, and there's not like a bulky spot right here. Okay, gotta do it with all of them. Okay, I've decided to cut these at an angle, and then I just rounded the corners a little bit. Nothing perfect, just, you know, as much as possible, as quick as possible. Okay, now this is basically it. Ooh, distressing. This is gonna be the back side. It's gonna be glued, and then this is gonna be the flip out. Thinking right now, I think I like this, you know. But also I have made a lot of papers, like a lot of papers that I would like to use up. They are green. I would like to use them up. And I think that's what I'm gonna do. I just need to, okay, first things first, because I cannot see. Let's see, shall we distress? No, I don't want to distress everything, and then, you know, I don't need half of it, but I definitely want to distress these folds, you know, because this way I will see where the paper goes. And there, well, something's gonna go on top, so I will be fine. So I'm just going to open it up, fold it backwards basically, and just run 1 or 2 times over it. It doesn't have to be perfect. I just need to see where it is. So let me do that. All right, I've done that. Joop, joop. What do we do on these? I don't know yet. What I do know is that I would like to have this as background. I really like this. I really do. My paper that I made myself. So let's do it this way. I like to rip off this. If it works. The person who messaged that I need a new mat, when my mat was perfectly fine, you jinxed it. No, my mat is not fine anymore. See that? See that? See that? It's not straight there. You jinxed my mat. You said I have to buy a new one, and poof, now I have to buy a new one. What's happening? Maybe one of those days I will go. We'll see. Okay, let's see. Let's see. I think I would like for this one to go here. Somewhat like this. I don't want it to be straight or perfect or anything like that. What I want it to be is pretty. Okay. This looks kind of good. And then the fold is going to be over this, right? So I don't need it all the way down. I can use this. Oh. Well, it does not matter. I can use this little piece of paper for something else, right? Okay, so that's what I'm thinking. It's going to be stuck to here, and then it's writable on this part, and it's kind of visible, and then we put something on here. And what do we do here? I don't know yet. I'm thinking right now, am I going to sew or anything around this? I actually could go like a zigzag and sew this into that as well. Okay, I'm gonna glue it down. That's what I'm gonna do. I cannot think that far. Oh, I like this side too. I cannot think that far ahead. I have to start somewhere. And this somewhere will be right here. I like this piece of paper. I'm gluing this piece of paper down. And then I'm just continuing. And I'm doing the same thing right here. Kind of here. This is just what I made with my watercolor leftover water. Remember? I don't know if you remember. I told you. That's what I always do. I use my watercolor leftover water to make stuff, to make papers. And I might use some printables as well, just because I have so many printed out, but we will see. We'll see about that. Don't know yet, okay? I don't need this to be perfectly glued, because I will most likely, I'm going to sew it, because I like sewing, okay? So I'm going to do this, I guess 10 more times, 8 more times. I wish this was wide enough, but it's not. Maybe I'll find one. I don't think so. I have a lot of paper, so I'm gonna be just fine. I have a lot of paper. I'm gonna continue with that, and I'm going to also take a break because I'm exhausted already. I think I might just rip as many as I need. Once I have taken a break and have glued all of these green ones down, I'll be back. Alrighty, I just did my 100-day project, so I'm like, where is my stuff? What did I do? I also took another piece of paper and I just glued it on here. I thought it's not cheating if I do it this way. It's not cheating, right? No, I took out a few printables and a few, you know, I fussy cut whatever comes across. A fussy cut, and I don't know, I think these are way too long for that. Yeah, I think these are way too long, except if I would cut them off here. It could work, but I do not know. However, I want to see if there's any flower. See, this should be on the other side, the straight one. I wanted to see if there's any flower I could use from here, because these are from paper pads. I could maybe just cut out this flower without this part here. Just cut out this flower and use it. I don't know. I have a few. You know. I have a few of these. I have definitely. And see, this was like on the edge of the paper pad, so there is basically just half a flower. But it's still gonna be kind of, it's still gonna be visible. It's just gonna look weird. But other than that, yeah, you can tell I have nothing else to do but cut flowers here sometimes. I could use yellow. Let's see if I want to. I would like to use those up. You know, I'm not gonna be able to use those up in one project, but I would like to use them. It's 4 flowers. See, same here. This I was thinking it was like going in a circle, And I was thinking, I'm just gonna cut it and maybe it's gonna be a pocket someday. But the day didn't come yet. Same here, you know. Same. That's it. I don't have more longer ones. That I don't think is a good thing. I wanted more of the longer flowers. See, pockets, pockets, pockets. It's just from these big, you know, it's mostly like in the middle you get like a big thing that you don't know what to do with, and it was going, and then there would be a quote in the middle, and I just tried to do something about that. Nope, I don't think I can, because I only have like 5 of the big ones. And I would need 10. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, I have only 5. And even if I would use these half ones, it would not be enough. God, I was hoping. Okay, you gotta go back until I find you again. Let's put you on the floor for now. Okay, I did get this printables. Does it say anything on the printable? No, of course not. So I don't know who they belong to. Why doesn't it say anything? I don't know who they belong to. You probably know. You know, I can't remember stuff like that. Right now I'm thinking, well, this part is going to be glued. Should I just go ahead and stitch it? I'm thinking just about a normal cross stitch all over the place. I don't know what goes on here though. What shall we put on here? I can put some washi later. I don't want later. If I stitch it, it should be stitched. I also would like to stitch around this. That's the thing. And then I need to do it before I glue something on it. Otherwise, it's going to be, what, stitched around this one as well? I don't think it's going to look good. Say something. Somebody say something. Should I go ahead and just stitch? And then, I don't know what we're doing here. We just leave the stitching and distress. I'm going to stitch. I'm going to sew and see what's going to happen. I just don't know how to sew around this one. Yeah, I'll be good. No. You know what will not be good? I will be working backwards. I need, before I do all of that, I need to just dress my pockets. Oh, I don't wanna, because this is so boring. Yeah, this is like the boring part of, wait, if I do it this way, well, gotta do somehow. I'm just gonna do the pockets. I don't want to do nothing else for now, because if I start distressing the whole thing, it's gonna just take 10 years, and all I need to do is sew the pockets. Okay, I guess if I can find my envelopes, I guess I could do that. What am I doing? This is gonna be folded. Girl, you have to flip it. Yes, that's what you have to do. Am I doing the right thing? I think so. I hope so. Should I? Oh, God. See, we cannot do anything because now I should decorate the flaps first. First of all, I cannot say should because there is no should. Okay? I do want to sew, but I don't know. That happens to me so many times. I want to do one step, but I know I cannot do this step because so many other steps need to be done before we can do this one step. So I'm like, but I want to, like a little child. And that's how I end up a lot of times working backwards, because I will do what I really want to do, even if I know that it's going to make it everything harder on me later. Okay, let me just trust this without you. Sometimes I think I should just let the camera on, because, you know, I sing to myself and I'd be very silly telling myself how boring this is. Okay, so these are gonna be the flaps. You know what? I'm gonna put some leftover printable on that. If you don't have a printable, for my book of ideas, for one of them, I made this idea. I did not use any printable. I just stamped on here and stamped on here, and I took a book page that I don't know what I did there. I cleaned my brush or whatever, and it had a stamp or whatever on top. I glued it on. I glued a flower right here. I was done. Pretty. Okay? So it's not about printables here. You can or you cannot use printables. It's absolutely up to you. I'm using them because I told myself this is the year. I have so many. I have to do something about it. And I also don't care if it's going to be super matchy here. You know what I mean? It's going to be what it's going to be. I just need to figure out how. Now that I cut them like this. I think I might just glue it and then turn it around and cut around it. How about that? I think this is going to be like the easiest way to go. Because otherwise, I don't know how to do that. Otherwise, yeah. Let's just do it this way. I don't know how to do it. Because I cut at an angle and then I rounded the corners a little bit. And I'm thinking right now, why the heck did you distress it then? Well, it is what it is, okay? I don't want to cut on the bottom, so can we glue the bottom where it belongs, please? Yeah, so I'm gonna go this way. And this is not enough. And I think this is just too much. Is it too much if we kind of have the pocket like this? I don't know. It might be a little too much. This goes in the wrong direction here. That's kind of cool, right? Let's see what we have from these first. Oh, this is too big. If I cut this off the waist, yeah. I would like to keep it in one because it's one picture. It's one picture. We can do it maybe somewhere else. But here, there you go. Yep. I can totally glue this on top. But how? And then I will cut it off on the bottom? No. That doesn't work for me like that. I'm going to flip it, fold it, wrap it. You know what I mean? Yeah. We're gonna prepare it for, I don't even see where I folded it. Hope for the best when I rip it. Hope for the best. Okay. That's the best. Oh, wow. And then I'm gonna just put more glue. Oh, this is gonna be so much time. I know I'm sinning again. That's just what I do when I get annoyed. I'm gonna glue those. And then I'm gonna cut them off. Or do I cut them off or no? I'm gonna cut them off all together. Okay? Otherwise it's gonna be way too much work. Okay, let's see. Why did I grab two? That's gonna be probably a problem sometime. Okay, I'm thinking if they are folded in two, it's exactly the, yep, it would be the, so if I fold them in two, is anything gonna happen to any picture? It doesn't look like it. So I'm gonna fold it in two, and I'm gonna attempt to rip it without my ruler. Girl, you're being so brave, not using a ruler. Wow, nice. Okay, then I'm gonna go like this, fold it over again, kind of to the spot where I want it. Hope for the best. You know what? Can't I rip it with something else? Like this something? Isn't it easier? Oh, look at that. Ha ha. I'm so good sometimes. Sometimes I totally look like I know what I'm doing. You know? Okay, I don't need to take you on the whole journey, do I? I don't think so. All I'm gonna do is make sure that at the bottom it aligns, so I don't have to cut at the bottom as well. And like I said, these are completely, am I gonna fold over my butterfly? I hope not. These are completely random leftovers from printables, so don't sweat about it. And if you don't have any, put some coffee dyed paper on top, or like I did, I should find it for you. I will find it for you whenever I take a break. I'll find for you the one that I made for my gigantic book of ideas for one of them. Oh God, now I have to look through all of them. Oh well, I will. I think it's even marked somewhere because I wanted to do it. So I shall find it for you and show you that you don't need any printable or any paper for that matter. I don't think I put anything on here as well, and you know. So let me glue all of these down. It can take a day or two. And then I will be back and I will show you, you know, that you don't have to do it. But I'm taking the extra step because I want to do something different, okay? All right, why am I closing the glue? I just have to pause you, but the glue has to stay open so I can continue. All right, see you in a bit. Okay, I finished it all, and I kind of like the straight now, the straight edge. I kind of don't want to do the other edge. I don't know. I think I'm good like this. Now I'm also thinking, when I sew here, it might look good here as well. What do you think, guys? What do you think? I think I'm gonna start out by using up my leftover greens here, the green paper that I was using, and I'm just going to rip glue it. It's always the same, rip glue. I actually like my little hack here. What? It's so much better than using a ruler. You know? You know. If you know, you know. I think I'm just going to turn it over and glue it on the back because it does not really matter. Right? Say yes. 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 That's like yes. So, I'm not distressing all of this. I'm so proud of myself. Sometimes I just want to stop all of the distressing stuff and try to not to do that too much. Okay, there's a blob again, stuck. Oh, there you go. Stuck in my glue somewhere. Okay, so I'm going to, I want to use up everything. I'm not like leaving stuff out here. I'm gonna go like this, and then I'm just gonna bend it. Pretty, and I'm using up my paper. That's what I like. I think I'm gonna do all of them first, right? So this is how it's gonna open up, like when it's in your, and this is gonna be glued as a pocket. Oh, I wanted to show you. I almost forgot. I found. Where? Oh shoot! Don't fall down, please. I'm surrounded by stuff. Here, didn't use anything. No printable, as you can see. Just folded it. I distressed it. I stamped a little bit on top. Look how pretty, right? This is just a book page where I don't know. I cleaned my brush, I think, and then there was a stamp. I tried a stamp on this book page, so I used that. So no printables are required, and it's still pockets and still pretty. Oh. It took me a while to find because I have so many books now with my ideas in them. So yeah, there's that. Wanted to show you. And now I will be doing that. Yep, that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm waiting for my glue, and I know it's kind of annoying. It's annoying to me too. But I was thinking if I could just use up all the glue, but I think I'm just going to refill it. Because I'm starting to lose my patience here. I was gonna, you know, have it all gone and then wash out the bottle, but this is getting too annoying to me to shake it up the whole time. Okay. One by one, I will be doing that because I do have a lot of leftovers from this part, right? So it should be enough leftovers to cover everything. It should be. But I'm also thinking I kind of... Oh, what's going on? What's happening? What am I doing? How am I doing this? This way? Yeah. I don't know anymore what I'm doing here. I'm creating more. Oh, goody. I hope there is enough because I'm definitely creating more. See, I use up one piece of paper, but then I still left with one piece of paper. So basically, it's not getting less, right? Oh, goody. If you thought you're gonna have less once you're done with mass making, you might end up having more. That's my warning to you. It could totally happen that you end up with more than you had before. I try to use as much as I can, you know, so that's what I do. Okay, I'm gonna finish them all. Okay, I've done all of that. I don't know if I told you that I did have my biopsy done, and I wanted to say thank you to everybody who was praying for me. I don't have the result yet, so, you know, we'll see what happens, but going to the biopsy was so terrifying to me, and my doctor prescribed me Xanax, and I had to take 4 times the starting dose. 4 times. I've never had any Xanax before. So I took, what is it? 1 milligram? What is it? 1 milligram? So, yeah. However, I cried like a baby, and I think I broke the nurse's hand because I was squeezing it so hard. The nurse was the best human being in the whole world. She was so nice. Even prior to that, she was talking to me on phone, explaining everything to me, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And she was so nice. I love her for that. And I'm so grateful because I haven't had a lot of good experiences lately with nurses and hospitals and doctors and whatever. But loved it, loved it, loved it. She even walked me like out the back to smoke before the procedure, you know. There was something I did not expect because I was so terrified and I was so nervous, and I'm like, do I have 5 minutes? I wanted to go out the hospital, you know. I'm like, can I go for a smoke, because I just needed the meds are not working and I'm just terrified. And she was like, let me bring you out back. And then she brought me out back, and then I was smoking there. And then another nurse came out with a cigarette. I'm like, what? Nurses do smoke? Apparently nurses smoke. I mean, in America, I get the feeling that nobody smokes. I want to cover this. I don't know if it's going to look good or not. We will find out. But I also don't really want to cover the whole thing. So maybe I go like with a half of it. Let's see. Let's just hold it over here where the window is. How do I do this best? Who knows? Nobody knows how to do this best. I think it's that far. However, I think overall it was not that bad. I was just very terrified, and it was not pleasant at all. I've been through a lot of medical procedures, and that's why I'm having such a bad time, because I'm kind of done with going through the procedures. So yeah, however, they took like 4 specimens, and then they had to put like they basically stapled my breast. They put a staple in my breast so they can tell later. I wonder if I'm doing this or if I'm doing this. I think I'm doing this. Later on, like if I have a mammogram again and they see the same thing, that they do know that this one was biopsied already. So I didn't know that. I'm wondering if I should rip it crookedly or whatever, or with the, I think I'm gonna rip it like that, you know, just not straight on the bottom. Yeah, like that. I think this is how it should go. And like I said, I'm just using the principles for the sake of using them up, because I still have a lot. I have an upcoming visit at such a house. I don't know what, oh, stranger danger. I don't know what's going on. Wait a second. Okay, I think somebody is walking outside. And you know, Luna says everything in front of our house is ours. Nobody's allowed there. Nobody is allowed there. How do I go here? Probably like this, right? So I can rub like kind of underneath my butterfly here. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. So Luna claimed the whole street. She says it's ours. Don't walk there. Okay, well, I don't know how long I have to wait for the biopsy results. Probably long. You know, Luna had a biopsy done just recently. She has like a little something on her elbow, and it turned out to be nothing, just an infection. But however, she went for a biopsy, and the next day the doctor called me and told me the results of the biopsy. And as a human, I have to wait for a week, maybe 2. So I said, next time I'm just going to do all of my biopsies at the vet, because it seems to work so much quicker. I'll just go to the vet. I'll pay the money. I have to pay anyways, right? I don't think, even though I don't think I have to pay for the biopsy. I don't know yet. Nobody took money from me, but that doesn't mean anything. However, I wanted to say thank you, because some of you are really so sweet. So sweet, guys. You ask me and you don't forget, and you remember what I'm going through, what's, you know, what needs to be done with me, and just I don't know how to say that. My own mother did not bother to ask. She doesn't even know I have a biopsy. Okay, she knew that I had an I spoke to her last time when my ultrasound was abnormal, my mammogram was abnormal, and she knew that I have to go do the ultrasound to see if I need a biopsy. She didn't ask how that one went, so she didn't know. She still doesn't know that I had a biopsy, and she doesn't ask. And she proceeds to just, you know, send me messages asking me why I'm not calling. And, well, what a surprise. Let's guess why I don't want to talk. Maybe because I feel what I feel, you know? And she proceeds to guilt trip me, telling me that I'm not asking how they are doing and shit. Oh, I'm sorry. See, I got really upset. I usually don't say this stuff. I apologize if I insulted you by saying the word. Whatever. It is what it is, you know? And then she guilt trips me that I'm not asking how they are doing, and she actually said something like, you don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, and then it's going to be too late. And I was just thinking, yep, exactly. I don't know what's going to happen with me tomorrow, and you don't know. You don't know anything, and you are not interested. All you're interested in is making me reply to you. Okay, sorry, that was a little rant, but it had to be said, because it really does. I might seem like it doesn't affect me, but it affects me a lot. A lot. I just want this to be over, and kind of, I don't know what I want. I don't know what I want, but starting this week, I'm having therapy twice a week. My therapist said she doesn't have time, but she said she's gonna make time, and she did, because she made appointment for me already twice this week. She's gonna make time, because apparently after I've been there for, I don't know, 2 years now? I don't even know. I've been in therapy for a while now, guys. Oh, wow. I have been in therapy for a while. I want to kind of leave this out. Will this work if I leave this out? Do I need this flower? Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, and after this long time, and like I told you last time, I've done 2 rounds of DBT now, and it's always 12 weeks, 3 days a week for, I think, 4 hours? Was it 3 or 4 hours? Something like that. Hours, 4 hours. I've done it twice last year. Now I did, I think, 10 sessions of EMDR, and I have to call her and tell her that I'm not coming in anymore, because it just doesn't work. Maybe, you know, my trauma is too complex. Usually EMDR seems to be really good for people, but what I read about is mostly people who have a traumatic event, one traumatic event. I've had a lot of events in my life, plus I had like ongoing trauma, PTSD, right? So complex, and it's hard to understand and hard to explain to people in just a few sessions. I mean, I've been with my therapist for so long now, and she doesn't even know everything, right? Because it's just hard to get through everything. However, I need to message her. I feel so bad. I shouldn't, but I do. I feel really bad telling the EMDR lady that I'm not going to come in anymore. Why? I don't know. I'm very loyal. That's what my normal therapist said. She said, it's because you're very loyal. You know, you go to a person and you like a person and you're loyal. I'm like, great. I'm loyal. Now what? I don't know which one to use because these kind of have... Oh, this one is probably good. Yeah, I'm a very loyal person. I got this one going for me, you know. I know I'm talking to you a lot, and this video is going to be long, and it is what it is. I guess I just need to say a couple things. Also, my therapist told me from now on I have to write down every good thing I do and bring it to the sessions. I'm like, oh goody. Ain't gonna be much. She said whatever. So she said it to me on Wednesday. Yesterday for me was Sunday, and Sunday evening. So I was talking, it was afternoon. I was talking to my husband and I told him, you know, my therapist wants me to do that, but I haven't done anything good. Oh, I don't want to, I don't want to destroy the butterfly, but I don't know what to do. You know, I would like to keep the butterfly intact, but it's just not possible. Half of it is going to be, oh, well, it is what it is, I guess. Okay. However, I was cutting tomatoes for my husband and warming up his lunch or dinner, I think. And I was cutting up some tomatoes because he wanted some. And I was telling him that my therapist said that, and I haven't done anything at all for days. I had my, let me rip this. I had my biopsy, and then I was blind. I had anxiety and pain and whatever, right? So he just turned to me, and it's always amazing to me how there are normal people that think completely different from the way I'm thinking. He turned to me and he said, "What are you doing right now?" I was like, talking to you. And he said, "No, what are you doing right now?" I said, "I'm cutting up tomatoes." He said, "Yes, you're doing a good thing. Write that down." And I'm like, oh my God, really? People consider this doing a good thing? Because for me, in my distorted brain, I will tell you what I think is good. If I clean the whole kitchen, it's a good thing. If I just wipe the counters, that doesn't count because I didn't finish. If I clean the whole kitchen, that's a good thing. If I vacuum everywhere downstairs, it's a good thing. If I only vacuum in the living room, it doesn't count because I didn't finish. You see my point? But my husband was like, "You're cutting up tomatoes. It's a good thing." And I was just, if I tell you, I was speechless. I was completely speechless. And I want to cry right now because there are really people out there that can tell themselves, "Hey, I've done good because I cut up a tomato for my husband." That's considered doing good? Like, I want to be like that. I'm sorry, I need to take a break because that's just... Alright, that made me so emotional, I don't know. That made me extremely emotional because my brain just can't fathom that people consider like they have done a good thing by cutting up a tomato for their spouse. Okay, my brain doesn't think like that. But something happened and I just started writing down, and I was like, all right, if this is considered a good thing, I'm just gonna write down anything I've done. So I wrote down stuff like, I went to the pharmacy, I picked up medication, I refilled my husband's medication, like his, you know, what is it called? His daily thing there, P.O Box. And I reminded him to take medication, and I sent off his INR results to the nurse. And you know, just those little things. And I'm like, well, if you say this is something good, and it poured out of me. Apparently, I'm doing like a lot of good stuff. But truly, my brain doesn't see it this way. Oh no, this is double-sided. I'm gonna cry. I thought I found the perfect thing here, but this is double-sided. I don't want to use it up. I don't want to use it up. Can we use this just up to here? I think we could. I don't know. Let's rip it here. I want to keep the rows intact, you know, because that's just how I am. It's just how I am. Okay, let's fold it up here somewhere. It should be fine here, right? If we fold it straight, then we'll just... Yeah, however, guys, if that's considered a good thing, and I wish my brain would just believe it. I really do. I'm telling you all of that, and my brain is like, Jesus, you bragging that you've done this. It's nothing. It's not. That's what my brain tells me constantly. It's nothing. And then my husband, I asked my husband, how do you know? And he said, if whatever you are doing is helping somebody else, it's definitely a good thing. If you're cutting up a tomato to help me so I don't cut up the tomato, it's a good thing. If you warm up my lunch so I don't warm up my lunch, it's a good thing. I'm like, that can't be true. Mama told me that it's not enough to clean one room. It's only good if you clean the whole house. You know what I mean? Oh my God, I've been talking way too much, haven't I? Okay, I have 3 more to go. I'm gonna finish them without you and without too much talking, and I'll be back. Okay, I think I'm done. I like it. Now I'm thinking it's time to sew, right? And then whatever comes on top comes on top. Yep. So I'm gonna run one line here, as long as each of them is, you know, while I have this open. I have to remember, while I have this open, one line here, and then I close this, and then I'm gonna go all, am I going on the bottom, or am I just going zoop, zoop, zoop? I think I'm just going zoop, zoop, zoop. Okay, I'm not putting anything on here. Oh, I wonder if I should sew like my flowers or leaves on here. Oh, okay, I'm gonna go sew something, and then I will take a break, and this video is probably 5 hours long already, and then I will be back. Okay, I have sewn some. And this part I didn't sew. Why? Oh, because I want to put a strip on there. A strip. I think that's what I'm gonna do right now. Just one of these. Come here, babies. One of these, because I like them. I was considering just sewing leaves on there, but I don't know. I'm also thinking maybe I could sew them on here, because I do want to do something else, right, with my sewing machine. I do, but I don't know. Okay, I will need many more. And what colors am I choosing? I do not know. Goody. Uh-oh. they will be gone sometime soon. If I do half of it, is it gonna be enough? I think it might be. I also need to figure out something on top. And I had my leftover papers here, like these. I was thinking, should I just use these on top since I do have these like inside of it? Probably, right? But then we would need to put something on there, like a number or something. I think that would look good. Okay, do I just glue them? No, I have to flip. I'm gonna do it this way. I'm gonna flip. I'm gonna go a little bit, yeah, I'm gonna go over it like that and still the window. And then I'm going to fold, and I think I'm gonna just fold them up in two, and then for it to be enough for two. Does that make sense? Glue, Mr. Glue. Oh, I'll put you on your head. I put my glue in the hand the other day. Okay, let's just see. I don't want all this leftovers. Make sense? I don't want that. And they are gonna be here if I don't use them up. So if I glue this on here, and then later on I can put like a, I don't know, anything actually on top of it. I could put anything on top of it. It would not matter. I just need to get my strings out of the way and glue it right here into the corner. Oh, I think it's gonna be good. Okay, I'm gonna glue them all down there. Okay, done all of that. I was thinking about those who walk among us with a plan of what they're going to do. How do you even do that? Because you know, I was thinking about people who make videos and then say, today we're gonna make this, and for this you need this, this, and this. How do you even know that? What you're gonna need? I think I'm gonna need something that I'm not gonna need. And then, I don't know. Turns out I didn't need that. You know what I mean? How? How, guys? It's sorcery. To me, it is like magic that other people know what they're gonna need. I have no idea what I'm gonna need. So, there is that. I'm just, you see, doing that. You see what I'm doing? You see? Yeah, I might use up more ink this way, but it also, in my opinion, looks better. Plus, goes quicker. I think. I do not know. But now I also want this. I do love this when it's rusty hinge. I love the rusty hinge. I love it. I love it. I love it. Watch this. Oh, it's gonna turn into something really pretty in no time, especially when you do it with the green. I feel like it's the perfect combo right here. Okay, and look at this paper. This paper is gorgeous now. Rip it up, put it anywhere, or just keep it like that and put it in your journal. Gorgeous, gorgeous paper. Now, I want to see again. If I can use just half of it, I would be delighted. Yep, I totally can. Okay, I'm gonna use half of it, and then maybe something down there, I do not know. And let's go. I think it's gonna go this way. Bloop. So it's just a little bit on top. Okay, let's go. Ooh. I don't like this very much because I can't even talk because I have to concentrate. Because it goes like that. I love those strips, but I do not like to glue them down. Okay? Love them, don't like to glue them down. But I will. Next one? Where did I put? Oh, where did I put my next one? Okay. Let's do one more, and then I'll do the rest of them all by myself. All by myself. Oh, I love it. The numbers are sticking through. I like that. Alrighty. Okay. Gonna finish that one up, and then I think I'm gonna take a little break because I didn't even eat breakfast yet. Okay. So I'm gonna finish it up and take a break, eat breakfast, and then continue. Alrighty. So I have, you remember how I made these? I didn't have enough, so I made a couple more. I'm going to put them on here because I'm not gonna stitch on here. I have decided I'm leaving it as is, and then I'm just gluing it down my pocket, glue down my pocket, and I'm gluing down one of these. I think that would be cool. Something different, okay? I don't want it to be all the way out there, if possible. And I wonder if I should keep the string out there. But yeah, I think that would be a good thing. I think that's what I'm gonna do. It looks cute, right? Something different on there. I also need to cut off all of these, but I will do it later. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is glue my pocket shut, and I'm gonna grab one of these and glue, hopefully I can glue them here and have just a little bit like hanging out. I think it would be cool if a little bit looks out. Okay, gonna do this to all of them. I'm still contemplating putting something on here. I don't know. I kind of want to sew more. I don't know though. Where? Oh God! In this mess, you cannot find anything anymore. Things need to be finished up. I was thinking. I think I got some principles. I got some birds, but I don't think birds are good. Because, you know, you can barely see them. This would be gone. So I would have to cut off half a bird. And that's kind of weird, isn't it? I don't know. Don't like it, kind of. Or maybe we can find 10. I don't think we can find 10 of them. Oh, these are tiny birds. Okay, let me see. What else did I grab here? I grabbed like some of the printables that were printed out. And I am not someone who organizes them. I also grabbed some pictures because I thought, wouldn't that be cute? If we could just, you know, to all of this, add a little picture. I don't know. We'll see about that one too. Okay, what did I get? I need to organize some of the printables here. Not this, maybe this. What else is here? I think I did get some of the bigger ones, but I don't see anything. Oh, there they are. I see you. Things are gonna fall down. I was thinking maybe stick something like this in the pocket, but I only have 8 of them. 5, 9 of them. I have 9 of them. Of course, I don't have 10 of them, which is, I guess, fine. I could just cut out something different. Should we just see how it would look? You know, I was just thinking if we stick this into the pocket, it looks pretty already. But also, I could glue. Let's see. I could glue stuff in there as well. I do have my wonderful pretty flowers that are my favorite flowers probably, because they fit so good into these windows. You know? I think that's what I might do. Just keep these in the windows. Yep. Yep. Kind of sounds good to me. What do you think? Okay, let's do this. Let's just do this. And how would I do this? Would be, I will have to find the spot like this where they go, and then I would hold it there like that, and I would work with one hand basically, or no, I don't think I want to make marks. I would put some glue on top of this flower and glue it down, glue the top down so it's down, and then I can go backwards. And I wonder, do I still see if I would not have sewn the pocket prior to this, I could have just glued it all the way without having problems with the pocket. But this way, I'm going to stick it in there. I'm going to cut off my next one, probably a little shorter, so I don't have to stick it all the way into the pocket. Make sense? Joop. Nice. So I would cut off here somewhat, so it still sticks into the pocket, but it's not all the way in the pocket. But then here you could put whatever you want to put. And I really wanted to use up some of the principles, so I don't know. I'm gonna cut out one. This is just normal paper. This was printed on normal paper, so I'm not reprinting it on cardstock or anything. I think I'm just gonna keep it on normal paper, because my goal is to use up stuff that I have already and not create more stuff. Okay, let me just fussy cut this. Okay, so I did one just to see. I only have 6, so there would be different ones, you know, and maybe stick it in here, and then maybe stick something a little longer, like a piece of paper or whatever, in there. We could just leave it, it's pretty, or I can try and do this. Let's see, just to see how this is gonna look. Look, you could stick anything like your leftover papers in there and make it look pretty. I think I might even stick one of these in there as well. Okay, I'm gonna keep it here on the side, but I want to try this. Please, stuff, don't fall down. I have to clean up, and I will. I have to put, well, I don't have to, but I'm planning on posting this video tomorrow, which I usually don't do. I lost my knife. I guess I'm gonna go with this one, with a scary knife. Scary knife. I usually pre-film like a week prior or something, but with me not doing very well, and you know, things just are different. Okay, I can't cut with this knife, it looks like. The Dollar Tree knife is easier for me because I'm not too scared of it. I'm scared of this one. You know, I'm scared of this one. It even makes different sound. Scary knife. This is like the X-Acto knife, and I'm scary. Okay, I'm just gonna cut out. Should I cut them all? Because I'm on it already. I don't know. Where are my scissors? I didn't cut properly here. Okay, I just want to see. You know, I could put one of these in here, and then you can write on that, and then, you know, you have your flower, and you can write on the back of that, and it's kind of a little decorated, but it's not going to come through the window. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and glue the flowers down first, because they are ready to go. And like I said, what I'm going to do is I will find my position right here. I want it to go right here. So I'm going to get my glue, and I'm going to glue the top. If glue comes out of this, I'm going to glue the top right there. And I'm going to double check it's all good. And I'm going to cut it. I still want it to go kind of into the pocket so it all looks a little smoother. Let me see if I can do that. Oh God, this is the only thing I dislike. Don't like it too much. Do not like it too much. Let's open the pocket and hope for the best. Ugh. Okay, let's put it straight in there. Try to not to glue the pocket shut. Okay. Okay, I think this is good. And my machine sometimes, I don't know, that was the very first time with a new machine that it has sewn interestingly, I will say so, but I personally don't care if it's a little messy, okay? And I think I'm gonna glue them in, plus I'm gonna cut off all of these strings right away. Plus I'm gonna give it, and I'm going to do this with my scissors now. I'm scared of my X-Acto knife. I'm gonna give it one of these just to be there. Oh, maybe here I should use something that is not that wide. Okay, okay, it's a good idea too. Where was my other one? Right here. I'm going to grab the bottom and hope for the best. This is skinnier, so I think it would fit better. And then how far? I don't want this second girl on there because she's just halfway. Basically, I can use her somewhere else. Let's see. So this is a skinnier one. Yep, it's not gonna cover up the window. And I also had like these. Let me cut one out and see. Okay, Alexa just reminded me to go take a shower because I have my therapy, you know. How do I think about now? I don't like it. I don't like it being here. Maybe some other place. I need something skinnier. I have these. Now, I want to give credit what credit is due, so please let me know if you know who the printables are from. You just write a comment and I will pin it on top so everybody will know. But I am really sorry. It's not like I have just 2 or 3 printables. And I just don't know. Okay? It's not that I'm hiding anything. It's not my printables. I would like to kind of make a little bit of advertisement for the person who has made it. Because she put a lot of work in there and I bought it and, you know. We want people to get what they deserve, right? So, if you know, and I'm sure at least one of you will know. Oh, this is very short. If you know, then please just put it down below. I'm looking for something. Here, I like this one. I don't think it's going to interfere with anything. Nope, it does not. Okay, so I'm keeping this one. So this is how this one is going to go. Okay? And did I cut all of these? Yes. And I don't even remember where I put my first envelope. It's lost now. Forever. No, it's right here. Okay, I didn't cut all the strings. I have to hurry up because Alexa said go take a shower. And I remind myself to take a shower on time because otherwise I'm going to be late on my therapy today. I'm going to try and do a couple more. And then, you know, take a shower, go to therapy, be back. So this video is going to take forever, I noticed. We are going to try and hurry up. I'm almost done, okay? Did I do anything without you? I truly don't remember. I'm trying to see if I have any more pictures. It's another day, and usually I should have, well, not should have. I would have posted my mass making video already, but yeah, it just is what it is. Things keep happening and it's just so too much. Give me a break, dear God. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, we have enough. I do want to not distress them. I want to use a stencil in the back, and I'm looking for something that I might like for this. How about this? I want something that is kind of has a lot of, it's gonna have a lot of color on there, and I think I'm gonna distress with my rusty hinge. Well, my brush is not clean, of course. I'm just gonna distress on the back here, you know, of the pictures, and then whatever, hope for the best. Okay, I hope for the best. And I will pick 10, and I don't know, I think I want to put pictures on there. I'm not 100% sure though. I kind of want more here. I don't know where the pictures start on the other side. Oops. Not most of it shouldn't be visible, but a part of it, and I will show you in a bit what I mean by that. A part of it is going to be visible for sure. So, okay, let me give you a tip. If you still haven't bought one of those brushes, you get some. They are really cheapy on Amazon, and for distress purposes, they are the best. Especially if you have problems with your hands, you know, I would, not distress, stenciling, there you go. I was stenciling with everything and anything before I got my brushes, and it was so hard, and this is so good. Just try it, try it out. Okay, so what I'm thinking is, how do I cut it? I'm gonna cut the picture. You know what, I'm just gonna cut the whole line here, since I'm on it already. I'm gonna cut the picture right here. So this way she's distressed already in the back, and I don't have to distress picture by picture. And then I was thinking about putting it here, because I kind of liked it. But the thing is, when you turn it around, you will be able to see something, and I wanted it to be pretty, okay? I just wanted it to be pretty. So I want to put the picture on here. I'm also considering, should I, no, it's gonna be too much sewing, huh? What can we do to the picture that is not sewing, but that still kind of shows a little frame? Shall we frame it? Oh goody, I do not know. It's even more work. I'm gonna go check my dies. I've decided against it. I don't like it. I checked a few dies, and then I'm like, nope, not doing that. I'm going to distress this, and then I'm just going to glue this down right here. So this way, a little bit is going to be visible, but it's kind of pretty because it's... And then I was also thinking about a quote. Well, that's Christmas. I have to put them away. Never lose your sense of wonder. I like that. So I'm thinking about putting a quote on there as well. Maybe in black. Okay. That big box where I'm putting the ones that are like for Christmas and whatever, for holidays. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to cut all of the pictures. Okay, I chose my pictures, and I think I'm just gonna go and glue them on. I like this little boy here. I don't really want to cover up the flower that much. That's my biggest problem right now. But we can do it, right? We can put it right here. I'm just gonna glue because I like it. I don't know, something about it, having a picture on top. Oh, wait. I cannot glue on top. That's true. Because then it's going to be visible. Okay. We're fine. No glue on top of the picture. Just on the sides. Okay, boy. I heard ya. I heard ya. Right here. Look, isn't it pretty? It's cute. There is everything and anything on those now. Okay. I think we could go with a bigger one here. Yep. So there would be no glue. Uh-oh. I don't know how to do that. Not quite. I'm trying to figure out where do I put glue and where do I don't put glue. You know? But I'm going to put glue a little bit around this corner. And then we should be fine. This piece is not going to stick, which is okay too. Not everything has to stick. So I'm just going to glue them on top. My first order of business. Okay, I also cheated a little so the video is not too long. I glued the quotes on top already. And I glued the ones that just resonate with me. I know, that's how I always do that. Yeah. All great things have small beginnings. It's like, it's a beginning love, you know. She put his picture here and it's a small beginning because they just met. Land of the free, home of the brave, because he's a soldier and fights for the land of the free. If you want to find happiness, find gratitude. She looks very grateful to me. Over the river and through the woods, those two are going everywhere together. And there's always something to be thankful for, because she's thinking about what she's thankful for. May your day be full of sunshine. The little boy looks like a little sunshine to me. How sweet it is to be loved by you, because they love each other. And summertime and the living is easy because he just looks like his life is easy and it's summertime. And good things come in small packages. Little baby package right here. Never lose your sense of wonder, because she looks like she's wondering about something. Okay, so this is what happens to me when I look for quotes. It's sometimes very difficult because they have to speak to me. If they don't speak to me, I can't just, you know, put quotes on top of things, because if they don't speak to me, then it's over. Okay, now last thing I'm thinking we're done. Okay, it's looking good. Last thing though, I would like to put some label on top of here. What do you think? Because this kind of looks a little empty, right? So let's just go ahead, and once again, we will not overthink the whole thing. We will just put some small label on top of here, because it looks perfect for a label. So this will be number 1. This is a little long. I mean, I'm not gonna overthink, but I'm also, you know, need some that fit in there. Not gonna overthink, promise. Do not fill in, sure. It just have to have the right size. There you go. Looks good to me. Who else is here? You are here. And I kind of just like to snip off the corners, make it look a little more like a label to me. Oop. A lot of them are Tracy Fox. Some of them are, I think, Eva's from Bohemian Crafting. And this is German, März. Can you believe today is the May 1st? And I'm going to try and still upload and post this video today. You know, it's going to be very late because I usually post by a certain time, and this time is over already. And now I have to connect 10,000 videos, and it's going to be a super long video, so it's going to take a long time to upload. I'm looking for the size. No, I need a certain size that fits in there. Come on, little labels, come on. This could be a good size, yes. Let's see if there's more of these. It's kind of too short. I don't like too short. It's too wide. There must be enough, because I have a whole bunch of labels. There, another do not fill in. That should fit. That one should fit. How many more do I need, guys? Did anybody count? Because I didn't count. Come on. What else should fit? This might fit. This might fit. Okay, let's just do these for now. And I'm gonna just cut off here. Oh God. It's so hard for me to be here. It's hard and it's good, and you know, I had so much stress this morning because of my family, and then my husband said, go. I messaged him. I said, I'm just in so much distress, I don't know what to do. And he was like, go preoccupy yourself. And I'm like, okay. I'm going to my room. I'm going to my room. Okay. Let's do this. Look, we're so quick, right? Right? Oh, I think we will need more, or I will need. I always say we as if you are here crafting with me, you know? My husband said, you should find a friend, maybe a crafting friend. I'm like, I ain't gonna craft with nobody in my room. Nobody coming into my room. Nobody. He's like, find a friend, you could craft together. Are you crazy? I'm not letting anybody touch my stuff. I remember when Michelle started crafting for like a minute, she came to my room to get some stuff, and I was just like crying in my soul. My soul was saying, don't touch this. No, don't touch this. Don't take this. I allowed her to take anything she wants, but only, you know, in words. My soul was crying badly, badly. Everything she touched, I almost died. But I let her have it. You know, I did, but I died many, many times. Okay, let's look through those, and they are done. They are done. I'm done. So the idea is, I know it's mess and mess and mess. Let's see, what's the idea? The idea is to put them, let's say in here, glue on 3 sides. I would glue on 3 sides, on 2 sides. You can glue on 3 sides and have like a long pocket. I don't like it. I would glue on 2 sides. So I have like this pocket here, and it's big. And then you have this pocket here, and you have this pocket here. And you close it up, and it's all pretty and decorated. You can make more pockets here if you wanted to, but it's pretty and decorated. You can clip it with a clip so it doesn't open up, but even if it opens up, it looks good already. So if you clip it with a clip, you could actually also put a bling or something on it. I'm not going to be doing that because this video is super long, and I'm not gonna apologize because I don't do that anymore. So I understand if you don't watch the whole thing. I also understand if you watch me on like speed 2. I also understand if you watch me for 3 days. That's what I do with long videos. Sometimes it takes me a whole week to watch. It's all fine, guys. As long as I was here and you were here, we are all good. So let's quickly go through them. Aren't they cute? I love it. I think the pictures are good. They kind of broke up the whole natural theme here and gave it something else. I like it. Plus, I have so many printed pictures. You have no idea. I have to use them all up. I have a whole drawer right here of printed pictures and Tim Holtz stuff. Then I have another drawer, and I have them on sheets as well. So there is a lot of pictures. Why is the drawer not going in there anymore? Who knows? All right, I hope you enjoyed this, and now somebody needs to come and clean this up. Nope, nobody's touching my stuff. I lied. Nobody's touching my stuff. So don't come to clean it up. I'll clean it up by myself. Probably with you next Saturday. Thank you so much for being here for me and giving me motivation and, you know, showing that you care and making me feel better. And I hope I make you feel better in some way by doing all that. Guys, hope you're all healthy and happy and enjoying your day, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.